Alright, this is Dobba Phoenix here, and today we're going to go over some basic computer specs and parts and all that fun stuff. So, to begin with, when you're looking at quote gaming computer, even one to run War Commander, one of the important things you want to look at is the processor. So you have AMD, the two main processor types are AMD and Intel. I've always been an Intel person, so I don't have any knowledge on AMD. But Intel, they go from the starter ones were Intel Pentium and Intel Duo, and then you get into the more powerful ones, i3, i5, and i7. So if you see here, I got an i7. And within, the i3, i5, i7, you've got different generations of those. So, for instance, I think the biggest i7 right now is got a 7700. So, in other words, that'll be more powerful than mine. When you're looking for a processor, you also want to look at what they call clock speed. That's this. So basically, the higher this number is, the faster your processor will run, to my understanding. All right. Now, next thing is your RAM. Your RAM is called random active memory. So basically, that's how many different processes, I guess is the appropriate term, how many different processes you can do at one time. To illustrate how RAM works, I've got a nice little drawing. So the red drawing is what's called your hard drive. Your hard drive stores all your files and data and everything, your operating system. And even with hard drive, you got solid state drive, and you've got regular hard drive. Hard drive, it's got spinning parts, and it's a lot slower than a solid state drive. But the solid state drive will boot up War Commander a lot faster, generally speaking, compared to a regular hard drive, but then you don't get as much storage space for your money. For instance, I just bought a 5 terabyte hard drive for like 150 bucks. 5 terabyte solid state drive, probably run you $1,000 or so. Because a solid state drive is a newer technology and people are greedy. So, anyways, here's my hard drive. Here's all the available data. And so, I want to open up a new process in purple called War Commander. And so, in order for it to do that, I need my yellow men. This is my RAM. Okay, we'll have 4 gigs of RAM. Each one of these represents a gig. So, I need to transfer all these circles into this circle in order for War Commander to open. Of course, I'm like oversimplifying it, but So, he takes one, he grabs that one, transfers it over there. Then he grabs one and transfers it over. And I mean, obviously they would do this all at once. So there's 4, so that's 1, fail, 2. So they'd have to make 3 trips. These 4 grab there, move there, then there, then there, and then there, and then there. Let's add some more RAM. So we got 3, 6, 7, fail, 7, 8. Now we've only got 4, 8. So that's 1 trip and 1.5 trips. So it saves a few trips. Add 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can make 1 full trip, and boom. And so basically, yeah, your RAM, you can have a lot of tabs or programs open all at once. If you've only got 4 at once, War Commander might be using all 4 of those. And so you might not be able to do anything else on your computer, like listen to music on the background to open more than 1 tab. Like, for instance, I've got a bunch of tabs open here. Back when I was doing schoolwork, I would have about 50 tabs open here, and my computer would run fine. That was with like 8 gigs of RAM. So now that I got 12, I can do way more. And so, yeah, and then your processor is how fast these little dudes run. And so, I mean, it's not necessarily like how fast your RAM runs per se, but how fast your programs load. So think of your processor as how fast this little dude runs to get this to there. And so the faster your processor, the faster this little dude can move to there and then grab that and from the hard drive and move it to your RAM or however that works on the inside. But yeah, so obviously you want a lot of RAM, you want a good processor, and you want a good hard drive. Ah, yes, and the video card. So the video card is what makes your game run really good without like lag and whatnot, or less lag, I guess, because you'll never get lag free with War Commander. And so you can get very expensive with that. And video card specs, I'm not really. I mean, I know that I think I got a 4 gig video card. Obviously, the more gigs, the better. But yeah, if you have a good video card in, then that'll help as well with your PC performance. And so yeah, hope this was very helpful and instructive and whatnot. And again, my name is Dobba Phoenix. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe.